I'm sure you guys are aware that Valorant has been going downhill. We have agents who do nothing, agents who do everything, agents who physically don't let you play the game anymore, and now we even have an agent who's French. And don't even get me started on the map selection. Whoever at Riot had the authority to authorize Breeze to be added to the game needs to be immediately fired, along with the person who decided to remove Split, one of the best maps in the game. Now we're stuck with agents who don't do anything, maps that suck, and a community that's almost as bad as the My Hero fandom. But what if I told you that there was a solution? A way to get back to old times, when the game was at its peak. The solution is simple. The key is to play Neon. Now what about Neon is special and will allow us to go back to when the game was at its peak? Well, it's simple. Neon runs really, really fucking fast. And you want to know who else runs really, really fucking fast? The Flash. And what can the Flash do? Go back in time. So we have to get Neon to run fast enough to get us to the peak of Valorant. And to do that, we need to use her only important ability, her E, of course. If you don't know, her E makes her run really, really fast, faster than any other agent in the game, which allows you to do really silly stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Neon's main combination to get her kills is you press your E to run fast and you slide and then shoot. Another combination would be run, use your stun, and then shoot, but in most cases you just will run, slide, shoot, and secure a lot of free kills that way. Using this early to catch enemies off guard is a huge way to secure the kills, especially if you're using a sniper. You can slide out of the way of their bullet and then instantly kill them. Honestly, this is a really good way to just abuse op crushes and you can continue to just farm this chamber over and over and over. Her slide is just a good way to catch people off guard, moving your position in a very quick fashion, securing easy kills. You want to use your E to get into a position faster than the enemy will expect it so that you can catch them off guard and pick off kills. Her wall can also be used to make running lanes that you can run through and then slide out in order to pick up kills on the enemy. Making sure the enemy can't play the game is a vital piece to make sure you play the game correctly. Shooting every single piece of utility you have at one person just to secure one kill is 100% worth it. Neon's ult allows you to become Emperor Palpatine and basically shoot the enemy with unending bolts of lightning while sprinting at full speed, and we can kill this enemy without even taking any damage. Then after that we can jump out and secure 2 more kills to enemies who aren't even looking at us. Sometimes a change of pace is good. After the enemies used to use sprinting, walking can sometimes confuse them, or they're just completely dog shit, which is a much better explanation for why they whiff every shot. Once I take them out, it's just free kills. We see ourselves back on the classic position on C long, where we just slide and take everyone out. Unfortunately, KO locks down our util, but we still get into a better position and are able to take out Neon. By this point, Neon's speed has been increasing at a really steady rate, and we're starting to see changes, where we're only seeing maps that were old in the game and none of the new ones are starting to show up. So it looks like we're starting to get back to the way Valorant used to be. But there's still a ways to go, as Neon needs to charge up with all of her utility to try and get back. At a certain speed, do you even really need to see to take out your enemies? I don't really think so, to be honest. Once we take them out, we can just continue to keep going and shoot enemies when they don't even know we're there. Neon's wall doesn't necessarily have to be an offensive use. You can also use it to get into corners that you can't get into normally. As you can see, the Fade has no idea we're there and can easily take her out. Just remember that it's always worth it to use up all of your utility to kill one person. Even though we don't use any other utility but our sprint bar, we still use all of it to get across the whole map just so that we can take out one player. We can really feel ourselves going back, as we can see the IQ of the Valorant players that we're playing against continue to decrease. We take out 2 people who just have no idea what's going on. Neon's slide is also really good for intel gathering. As you can see, we can cross it and see the guy going into snowmen so that we're able to then run at him, jump out, and easily secure a kill. Even though we need Neon to focus on kills for herself to power up, we can still rely on her teammates sometimes to help us secure those kills. Neon's ult is just a supercharged way to get kills fast. All you really gotta do is just run at them as fast as you can, slide in, and it's basically just farming kills. As I mentioned before, combining Neon's walls with her slide to create off angles on your enemies is a really, really good way to catch enemies off guard and secure kills. Clutch situations are often really, really winnable for Neon. Once we can take out a kill, we can grab a gun and then help our teammates defuse by spawning a wall up in front of them. Then we can play super aggro and try to take out enemies, which we wind up being able to do. Once we do that, we just make sure we want to protect the planner, and that's pretty much it. We get a call from our teammate that the last enemy is in spawn, so of course, we just run at them, bait our teammate, and secure another kill. Now we're able to run up quickly, catch the enemy off guard after baiting our teammate again, and securing a double kill after hitting 2 nice shots. Sliding is always going to be most effective at catching enemies off guard, especially with a high fire rate gun like a Spectre or a Phantom. Sliding in on them always is just a good, effective way to catch them off guard and secure your free kills. Wait, what is that? Is that a portal? Could that be the gateway to get us back to the old Valorant? Well, I think you guys know what we have to do. We have to go through it, so let's go. Alright, we're through, and what do we have here? What the fuck?